This is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another car video. Any man can become fine. Hold up, let me pull out of this joint. This dude got warming up his Challenger and stuff. Yeah, I'm like, that joint loud. To be driving and shit with his hands, with his arm hanging out the window. He gangster as shit for a 60-year-old. Anyway, right? This is shit. What number is this? Road Ramble number 20. Yeah, Road Ramble number 20. Right? Any man can become fine. Now, in my last Road Ramble, I talked about black women are generally gonna go for a man they think of as fine. And of course that goes across the range, you know. For some women that's gonna be some big teddy bear dude, especially now during cuffing season, right? Then another dude would be some muscular dude, you know, whatever they like, right? Thing is, any man can become fine. Now I know some dudes think it's just some genetic shit, but if you really look at a male model, a male model, which some people hold up as, you know, the ideal, and just a regular cat, the only difference is grooming. A male model might have had like a barber that could charge $100 per cut or $200 per cut, like high end, versus somebody else who could do some home cuts. You know, with their their Uncle Fred or something gave it to him. Or the male model might have, he gonna have some fly clothes. In fact, they taught to walk. And let me use that model thing as an example. People don't realize that. I've talked about that before. These guys ain't natural. Everything they got, they had to get cultivated, right? So anybody can cultivate it. And as I said in the last Road Ramble, you know, that was the basis of game. Because really, if you think about it, what do women say? They make a choice in the first few seconds of meeting a man, no matter what. Like, you go to a club, you ask a woman to dance or something, she checks you out in about 3 seconds, and she saw like the scratches on your shoes. They ran over a little bit, that little spot that you got in the back of your shirt. You got a jacket on, she see the spot in the back of your shirt. So she make that choice real quick. Now, not to say it's right or wrong, it just is. You know, we could say women should take some time to get to know a man, but that depends on where they at. They out in public, they don't have time to entertain every single guy, especially if they trying to do some shit. So that's just them, right? And, you know, sometimes if you're lucky, you could be in a position where she can get to know you. But most times, you only got a few seconds to make a first impression. So any guy can do that. But see, here's the thing. As long as guys get out the idea of some purely genetic shit, they'd be alright. They'd be alright. And plus, whatever their natural body build is, for any man, you will find, and people who are on my Rom Wills Raw site, they know the signs I'm talking about. You will find that the women that you will attract, I mean, they will have a natural attraction for you, like exactly what you have. So if you're just a naturally slim person, you know, you're going to find the women who like you like slim guys. Or if you're a naturally big dude, you're going to find the women who like you like big dudes or muscular, whatever you are, tall, short. There's women out there who do like short guys, right? You know, and then it just become a matter of presenting yourself to them. And trust me, and the thing with the presentation is it goes beyond just meeting them right there on the spot. Women will check out a man for a while before he knows anything. Seriously, that woman might have been seeing you for months and stuff. And I've told stories about that before, right? So, you know, a man, he can make himself, he can create his presentation. He can create his presentation, right? He can create his look. I've talked about this before, but I'm talking about it again because I think what happens is some guys really don't get it. And they'll argue, but anybody can do it, starting with the body. Any competent personal trainer for really not that much money probably spend more a week on just eating lunch wherever you're working, or on some dumb stuff, or getting the latest video game or something. But any competent personal trainer, at the very least, can give you a decent training program. And if you're willing to make the investment, they can change your body. Any competent personal trainer, any certified, competent, especially the more experience they got dealing with different bodies and stuff, they can give you a program where you can optimize your body regardless of whether you're ectomorphic, mesomorphic, or endomorphic, right? They can tell you which muscles, whatever you want to do, they can shape it. And I'm not sure, you might actually have some personal trainers who specifically focus on that. You know what I mean? You know, you got some plastic surgeons who do that, but you a really good personal trainer can do it for you. Shit, they give you whatever, but you know, shoot. If you want a big old chest, they tell you all the chest exercises you need to do, or you want to get that waist down, you know, because really a good personal trainer going to give you at least a little bit of a meal plan. Now, honestly, if you get a personal trainer, all right, so you got that, they shaping the body. Get a nutritionist whose sole job is nutrition. You know, they'll probably find out some stuff, and they'll say, all right, you need to cut back on this, you need to eat this. You know, they might, if you're trying to gain weight, you know, put on some muscle, they'll say, okay, you need to check this out. If you're trying to lose some muscle, or no, lose some fat or something, they'll say, do this, right? And that's the important thing. They will take you and whatever. And see, the body is really just a foundation, because then it's what you do with it. You know, there's a reason why I wear like form-fitting like Henleys and sweaters and stuff. There's a very good reason why I do it, and the main reason is it shows off my chest. You know, one day I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna just show my upper body and stuff. Because even with some weight on me and stuff, I just look like I played pro ball or something, right? Or played it. But that's the key. You know, you get the clothes that show it. You get form. You know, you get fitted clothes. I say pants. Don't wear any tight shit. Don't wear any tight shit. That look gay. Seriously. No offense to gays, but if you're a heterosexual male, one heterosexual woman, you need to look like a man, right? You know, so you got that. You know, work on like your grooming, work on your scent. My favorite quote now is from Issa Rae, right? She said, a good scent will make you rethink a man's ugliness. Seriously, you put that on, put a good scent on, get you a competent barber, and tip his ass. Just make sure you tip him so you don't mess your hair up. You know, get the best cut you can get. If you can afford, honestly, if you can afford once a week, go for it. If you can afford once a week. But, you know, and I'm going to get to, like, the money you have to spend, right? And even with the clothing, you know, if you can afford, like, at least, like, a few consultations with a good stylist or something, they can tell you some stuff, right? You get all that stuff. And then, honestly, that's just a presentation, right? A big part of it is just dealing with people. If you got a fucked up personality, you need to deal with that. That's a little harder. That's a little harder, because in some cases, you either got to be introspective, and in some cases, you might need therapy. And I'm just being real with you. If you got real issues getting along with people or something, you might need to talk to somebody. Spiritual advisor, somebody, you know. Some crazy uncle at a cookout who's going to tell you some good stuff. You know, watch my video. Something to, like, get with your mind, because it's really a two-step thing. It's really a two-step thing at its base. There's one more thing, but that's separate, right? But a two-step base. If you got a good presentation, your lure, that's your lure, or your trap, your bait, and then, you know, the hook, that's your conversation, right? That's your personality. Now, if you're talking to a woman or something, you like, or all that shit, you know, real depressed or something, or creepy or something, well, shoot, you won't lose out. But if you're able to say, hey, you know, make her feel good. Don't talk about anything deep on the conversation. Don't hit her deep on the first conversation. Keep that shit light. Be surprised. So any man could become it. You know, if a man make a woman like I say, if you don't have like what considered standard beauty or classic, whatever, that's the dumbest ass thing. Look at most models or people who supposed to live off their looks or something. Most of them ain't standard themselves. So that's dumb as shit. But really look at them. They cultivated it, and if you look at a lot of people who some women might say is fine, or they'll say he wasn't fine at first, but he started getting fine. Somebody made him laugh or something. Steve Harvey was talking about that shit. You know, that's why you got some people learn to sing or something. You'd be surprised that affects perceptions. Not just singing, but just any talent, something like that, right? But you can become it, man. There's no excuse. Not in this day's world, man. You can get on right here on YouTube, man. Like, I knew a woman, right? And she had a natural beauty to her, like, I say a natural bone structure, but she was just kind of But then she started watching makeup tutorials, and I saw it, I was like, Lord. Anyway, right? Anybody can change up something, man, but you gotta want it, man. You gotta be willing to put in the effort, man. You know? Like, women really ain't difficult, man. They try to act like they are. They try to act like they're complicated. They ain't complicated at all. They go for shiny things, man. Seriously. The shiny things, and then make love to their ear. And if I gotta explain make love to their ear, you haven't been watching my videos. So anyway, right? That's it, y'all. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.